The Waterfront Department typically organizes an annual event to clear the seafloor in the harbor of debris. This year, the program left the marina and neighboring West Beach clean and sparkling for the visitors, wildlife, and residents that frequent the area.
Today we're doing our Harbor Operations Clean Sweep. We have been doing this now for about 15 years. We've completely circumnavigated the entire harbor, and now we're starting over again, and it's part of our Clean Marina program. We are one of the only harbors in the coast of California that has 2 certifications in clean marinas.
The goal of Operation Clean Sweep is to find, collect, and dispose of debris left in the marina.
So the bottom in a working harbor can get cluttered with all sorts of stuff, litter, stuff that accidentally goes overboard.
And you won't believe some of the stuff they find.
We got a skiff. So we're finding all kinds of great things today. And in the past, we found refrigerators, toilets, televisions, all kinds of debris. And folks don't see it normally like a parking lot because it's down on the ocean floor. But we do get to different areas of the harbor throughout the years.
The toilet was the kicker. That one takes the cake. All that stuff can end up in the water and can leach things that you don't want in the water. And it also provides a hazard for navigation, so people can get hung up on it too. So especially during times when it's super low tide. So there's a number of reasons we'd like to get rid of it. Just like you have litter out on land, we want to get rid of it off the seafloor.
Operation Clean Sweep is a team effort. Divers find debris on the marina floor and bring it up to the surface for other volunteers to dispose of properly.
It's a great community event with approximately 40 volunteers for topside work, and then we have about 12 divers bringing up debris from the bottom.
We had people from NOAA, we had people from the Power Squadron, and of course we have a lot of diver volunteers. So they're coming out on their off day and helping out a lot, and that's tremendous to have them in the water because they know the conditions here and they're comfortable in the water around docks, because as soon as they start kicking up stuff, they're pretty much dealing in a zero visibility environment. So that's pretty tough to work in. It's not your average recreational diver that's used to doing that, so it's nice having that expertise.
This is actually my first time. Yeah, so usually they get a lot of people doing it, and this year I figured I'd throw a hand in and give them a help. Sometimes it can be a little tricky because the water does get clouded up real quick, so you gotta, when you're going after something small, you gotta hopefully get it on your first little jump down.
Not only can debris be hazardous for boat navigation, but it can be harmful to sea life as well.
We do on occasion have a marine battery which has acid in it, so that stuff you don't want leaking into the harbor. We do have a pretty healthy marine environment in here, which they found out today, where a lot of this stuff that's coming up will have crabs or octopus in it. We've already had a couple of those in there, and that's kind of a neat little added benefit, so people get to see the sea life that's here, and we want to keep that water as clean as we can.
Keeping the marine environment healthy is a top priority, and being able to see wildlife firsthand makes the event fun and educational for its volunteers. The Waterfront Department knows how important the program is and wanted to further expand it. So they reached out to the Environmental Services and Creeks Divisions to coordinate a neighborhood and beach cleanup on the day of the Operation Clean Sweep event.
So this year what we're doing on the waterfront, it's a different type of neighborhood, but a neighborhood nonetheless, right? So we're going to provide an opportunity for the slip permittees to dispose of bulky waste and e-waste as well. Those items include things like propellers, engines, bicycles, barbecues, small furniture, mattresses, and then of course e-waste would be things like computers, appliances, anything with a cord. We're excited to provide this because those items could possibly end up at the bottom of the seafloor, and of course nobody wants that.
Today I'm here at West Beach hosting a cleanup as part of the Harbor's Operation Clean Sweep event. This is our first time participating in the Clean Sweep event, so we're excited to partner with the harbor and the waterfront. We've had about 10 volunteers so far, and they've found some interesting stuff, some stuff that we expected, like cigarette butts, bottle caps, lots of small plastic items. Also some things like a bunch of metallic confetti. So somebody had a celebration and don't think that the confetti is made of plastic, but it makes a giant mess. So it's important to keep the beaches clean. One, just for aesthetics. We don't want our beaches to look trashed, but also small plastic items in particular, birds and animals can mistake for food, and plastics just persist in the environment for so long and pollute the water.
Thanks to the Waterfront Department, Environmental Services, the Creeks Division, and most importantly, the volunteers, for making the harbor and its neighboring beach clean and inviting to everyone that loves Santa Barbara's waterfront.